3-3 Bears travel down to Florida to play the 5-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers have a little bit of rest under their feet because they played last Thursday night and beat Philadelphia. They're a 13.5-point favorite. You know, somebody leads the National Football League with 2,065 yards passing. The oldest player in the league is Tom Brady, doing a terrific job. He's number one in the NFL still. At his age, 44 years old, completing 68% of his passes, 17 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. They're the number one scoring offense in the National Football League at 32.5 points a game. But I look at this team, they're going against the Bears. And one thing the Bears can do is play defense. They can get after the quarterback. They're tied first in the NFL with 21 sacks. They're led by their linebackers. Roquan Smith has 62 tackles and 2 sacks on the season. They get after the quarterback. But the question here is their quarterback position with Justin Fields. He's only completing 53% of his passes. That's not going to get it done. Yes, he's a great athlete. Yes, he can pull it down and run, but that won't be enough. Even if the Gronk doesn't play with his bad ribs, I still have Tampa Bay winning by more than the number. I've got Tampa Bay winning this football game 31-10.
Well, when you look at Tampa Bay, they're not any football team. And I don't wish to minimize anything that Brady's done. I mean, it's unbelievable what he has accomplished, not only in his career, but in the last 2 years. However, nobody hits him. No wonder he wants to play till he's 50. He never gets hit. They give him great protection. They can run the football. And the guy doesn't get enough credit with the Buccaneers is Leonard Fournette, Mark. He had 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. He runs physically. And they also have outstanding receivers. The thing about it, A.J. Brown's become his leading receiver. Evans only had 2 receptions, but they threw to A.J. Brown 13 times. Now, when you look at the Bucs, they only had 1 turnover. Yeah, they're a great football team. They might be the best team in the NFL. But let's look at the Bears. I don't think the Bears can make us a game. They trailed the Packers by 3 points with 8 minutes left to go in the game. So that score wasn't really indicative of the caliber game. You mentioned Fields not completing a lot of percentage of his passes, but Mark, their offensive line for the Bears is in shambles. They can't run the football. They can't protect them. The receivers can't get open. They have an awful lot of problems on offense, and it's much more than just a quarterback. I think Fields will compete very, very well. I think he'll make some big plays. He'll keep him in the football game, but the Buccaneers prevail. 34, the Bears 17.